You're about to buy something. Stop. Count to 3. Sounds ridiculously simple, right? But this one tiny habit saved my friend $847 last month alone, and it's about to expose the psychological traps retailers use to make you spend money you never intended to touch. Here's the kicker. Your brain makes a buying decision in less than 3 seconds. That's faster than your rational mind can even blink. But when you pause and count, everything changes. Stick around because what I'm about to reveal will transform the way you look at every single dollar you spend. Number 1. Why your brain betrays your wallet. I'll let you in on a crazy secret. Retailers know you aren't thinking. Your brain gets a dopamine hit the moment you imagine owning something new. That espresso machine, those sneakers, your brain starts celebrating before you even swipe your card. It's called impulse drive, and it's designed to bypass your logic. The 3-second rule disrupts this. When you pause and count, 1, 2, 3, you activate your prefrontal cortex. That's the part of your brain that actually thinks about consequences. Real-world example. Sarah saw a $120 jacket on sale. Instead of rushing to the register, she counted to 3. Suddenly, she remembered she had an almost identical one sitting in her closet. 3 seconds equals $120 saved. But here's where it gets interesting. Number 2, the power question that changes everything. During those 3 seconds, ask yourself one question. Will I even remember buying this a week from now? Let's be real, most things we buy are forgotten by Friday. That fancy latte? Gone in 20 minutes. That random tech gadget? Buried in a drawer. But experiences, investing in yourself, those last. A study from Cornell University shows that 76% of impulse buys lead to buyer's remorse within 24 hours. Just 3 seconds can stop that regret in its tracks. This isn't about deprivation, it's about intentionality. You're not saying no to yourself, you're saying yes to what actually matters. And you know what's most important? The money you don't spend on junk is your financial freedom fund. It's your emergency safety net. It's your future vacation. Quick break. If you're finding this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps more people discover smart money tips like these. Plus, tap the bell icon so you never miss an update. Now, let's get back to the real-world application. Number 3, the action plan, the no-brainer method. Here is your blueprint. For purchases under $20, count to 3, ask the question, then decide. For purchases between $20 and $100, count to 3, then wait 24 hours. If you still want it tomorrow, reconsider. For anything over $100, pause for 3 seconds, plus start a 30-day list. Write it down. If you still want it after a month, it might actually be worth it. Pro tip, create a pause account. Every time you skip a purchase because of the 3-second rule, transfer that exact amount into your savings. Watch it grow. I know someone who saved $2,400 in 6 months just by not buying stuff. But wait, this method has an even bigger superpower. Number 4, the identity shift no one talks about. Here's what no one tells you. The 3-second rule isn't just about saving money. It's about rebranding who you are. When you stop and think before you buy, you're telling yourself, I am a person who makes conscious choices. That is powerful. You aren't a victim of marketing. You aren't helpless against a flash sale. You are in control. And that confidence, it bleeds into every area of your life. Better food choices, cleaner boundaries in relationships, smarter career moves. The real question is, who do you want to be? The person who reacts or the person who chooses? To recap, 3 seconds to kill the impulse, 1 question to check the value, intentional spending to build the life you actually want. Now, I have a question for you. What was the last thing you bought on impulse? Was it coffee, clothes, or tech? Let me know in the comments. What else do you want to know about building smarter money habits? Your questions shape the next videos I create. If this helped you, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. It truly helps this community grow. Speaking of intentional choices, in the next video, I'm revealing why your side hustle is actually a real business and the one mindset shift that separates the hobbyists from the entrepreneurs. You won't believe how much this changes everything. Thanks for stopping by. See you in the next one.